backstage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you all been waiting for. It's now time for the long-awaited must-see talk show in history. Welcome to the official worldwide premiere of Table Talk 2.0. Let's get the intro and let's get to talking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the long-awaited talk show and set to make its long-awaited return, and that is Table Talk 2.0. I'm your illustrious host, Alex Arcada, also Dream Chasers Promotion Incorporated. I'm here with my very first guest, the host of Skull Talk Live. He's a three-time Hall of Famer, multi-time champion in his own right in many promotions. I'm here with Deathwire Skulls. Deathwire Skulls, welcome to the long-awaited return of Table Talk 2.0.
Thank you for having me. Tuning in right before I'm about to start a show refereeing the Wrestling Warzone Women's Championship match that will be taking place tonight, and a 20-man battle royal match to determine the number one contender for any title opportunity of his choosing at a future show.
That's right, Skulls, and congratulations on participating in this particular matter, even though you're going to be a little bit busy in a short time later. However, let's get to a hot topic that's been buzzing for many months to come. And that is the long-awaited season premiere or season of RCEW and WCE. Care to put your take on that?
Yeah, it's RCEW. So a lot of things are heating up. We don't know if Skull's even coming back to RCEW, but there's always time for surprises. For those are wondering where Skull's been for the last several months. Well, if you notice, I've been traveling state to state, up and down California, Nevada, Oregon, Arizona, you name it. I've been traveling so much, doing so many shows, getting ready for WrestleMania week. But I've been hearing all the fuzz about RCEW's upcoming show, and that got me thinking, can I make a trip back and make a surprise return? But it's a matter of time if I do or not.
While you're at it, even though you're contemplating whether or not you want to return to RCW, there's been an unknown figure that's been on the loose lately since that unwelcoming and uninvited attack, known as Bones somehow.
Yes, I know Bones. He came to my office and attacked me. He thinks he's the next big hot shot in the company. That he's deserving everything that he wants to touch. But it got so bad that I had to suspend Bones until May 9th.
Seems like that suspension could be almost lifted, don't you agree?
Yeah.
You could be on a terror come May 9th, which is known as Never Surrender.
Yes. he will have a match, but he doesn't know what match he will have yet. But also, I told him at his return, he cannot be involved in the tag team championship match. He is barred from ringside.
As of the RCW management's directive orders, henceforth, he cannot interfere in the tag team title match that's scheduled for Never Surrender.
Because RCEW is the land of opportunity.
Yes, it is, Skulls. So hopefully we have some RCW stars making their way to Table Talk 2.0 in a matter of minutes. Hopefully some WC stars will also make their appearance here in a matter of minutes as well. We're just waiting for confirmation coming from them. So hopefully they'll make their arrival anytime soon. So while we're at it, we're going to take a small commercial break. And when we come back,
And I want to thank everybody for having me. Unfortunately, I have to get to work. I got a show to run. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.
thank you, Skulls, for making your presence known. And hopefully you make it out there safe and sound and make sure everybody else is safe and sound inside that arena as well.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thank you. There you have it. You have the three-time Hall of Famer, Deathwire Skulls, appearing on Table Talk 2.0. Like we said before, when we come back, we're going to have more of RCW stars and WCE stars making their arrival soon here in Table Talk 2.0. When we come back, we'll see what happens next. Stay tuned. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Table Talk 2.0, the official premiere. We're just now waiting for other guests to show up and see what happens from there. We're waiting for some RCW stars, including WC stars, if they can excuse their daily life, their hectic schedule and daily life for this particular moment as we hyped up for the upcoming seasons of RCW and WCE that's coming up very soon. So they got something cooked up for both RCW and WCE. So hopefully they'll make their arrival, make their presence known, and maybe give us a little hint and maybe a little taste of what's to come in RCW and in WCE. For those who don't know about RCW, Racine County Entertainment Wrestling, please check out RCW World 2.0 on the YouTube page. Also, if you haven't heard about WCE, Wrestling Championship Entertainment, check them out in the WCE page and YouTube as well. Subscribe, like, and comment what you need to see, and check out what's happening on the best of WC and RCW at its finest and its entirety, including some of the most outrageous moments that captivated over the past seasons, not only RCW, but also WCE as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, like and comment what you like so far for past seasons of the RCEW and WCE. In the meantime, we're waiting for some RCEW and WCE stars to make their presence known in a matter of minutes here. We know they're relatively busy out of their hectic schedule, get everything prepped up and ready, and making sure everything is looking good, up to par. And ladies and gentlemen, may I please bring you Mr. Coach Creed from WCE. Mr. Coach Creed, welcome to the anticipated official premiere of Table Talk 2.0.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
As you may know, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mr. Alex Arcada from Dreamcatchers Promotions Incorporated. I also represent RCW as a whole. So thank you for being invited.
Yes, you are. I heard of RCEW and their promotion down there in Racine, Wisconsin. You know, coach for WCE.
So Mr. Coach Creed, give us an insight of what's to come for our upcoming WCE and upcoming events included.
Well, as you know, WCE will be hosting for the upcoming rooms for management at WCE, and will be hosting a very first big what mania that is room that it will be in fact April 24th and 21st, 25th, that WC will present big the very first ever made in Wisconsin.
Fascinating, simply fascinating. Now, for some of the stars of WCE, we're going to be representing some of the highest marquee matches in WCE history. Care to give us a little hint of what the previews of what taste to come? What
And at that
taste?
and at that event, you will see the videos will be there. You'll see James Marshall will be there. You will be seeing the debut of Demon. You'll be seeing the debut of Austin Tyler, the returning Austin Tyler, the returning of Adonis Field, the returning of James Marshall. And you also will be seeing the return of the reigning, defending, undisputed all-out champion, Praise Michaels, where he will be defending his title. Matches haven't been set yet. He will be defending his title of who he will be defending the title. Matches haven't been set yet, but matches will be. Management is working on matches as we speak for this fantastic show. There's going to be some phenomenal matches that will be taking place at this show. Every guy that I have named will be putting in banger matches at this mania that will be taking place. And also, it's going to be debut of the King, because he is here.
Outstanding, Mr. Coach Creed. Outstanding. Now, give us a little sneak peek of what's to come for WCE. Give us a little hint of what's coming to WCE. What will that hint will be in between that? Give us a little bit of a slight clue of what's to come out of the season.
Well, because the king coming, he's making his debut to let the world know who he is. And he is coming after certain people, but he has a message for Vandenberg because he is coming after Mr. Vandenberg on May 9th. Because management already said if Mr. Vandenberg wants to return to WC, he will have to go through the court. And he will have to face the court, which I am his coach. I am his coach. And I know that he wants to face the Craven Rage. And talk to Vendetta Brady. And I have already spoke to management. So if he can get past the king, oh man, he will have a contract in WC.
Now, if you're a betting man, Mr. Coach Creed, what are the chances of if Vandenberg were to pull a major upset over the so-called king or even Craven Rage in general? What is the percentage of that, if you were to guess?
Well, Senate, I don't see his percentage of getting past it. His percentage against past getting past Craven Rage would be, I want to say, 100% would be not even 100%. He would never get past Craven Rage because everybody knows Craven Rage has destroyed everybody that he has faced. Now the king, he might stand a chance against him. Might stand a chance. It depends.
Now, the only main question is, does Vandenberg have a slip of a chance of pulling out a major upset if it leans up to 100 to 1? If you truly, really have a slim chance to really let this victory pass him by? We're going to find out on May 9th at Never Surrender.
Nobody will know. It depends. Because it all depends because I have coached the king from the south, and I have spoken to the king from the south. The king is very upset with Mr. Vandenberg. And Lord have mercy on his soul. But on further note, I know that April 24th, the 25th, the debut, the king from the South will be here.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Clear Rage will be here. I've seen him since I've been here. And I haven't seen Mr. Vanderbilt since Mr. Vendetta since I've been here either. But they off somewhere, know what they're doing. But I've been in contact with management because the coach, I coach the team. I've been coaching him and he's been training hard for this, for this, and he's been up and out, getting himself ready, getting himself in shape.
Well,
So,
Mr. Coach Creed, even though some of the WC stars are not here to represent themselves a little bit, I understand you're here to represent them on the WC wing, but that's fine by us, especially throughout Table Talk 2.0. So that's fine.
I have been watching. I've been watching some of the WC stars, like the videos, and Austin Tyler, even James Marshall guy. I've been watching those, you know, I've been telling them, and I've been telling my, I've been telling my, I've been telling, I've been telling the guy that sponsor, he's some, he's some, he's some, he's some guys that he has to watch, he has to train, he has to get into birth. Adonis, he's big, strong, you know, powerful, mean, Austin, he never quits. He never, he's quick. He never gives up. James Marshall, he's the measuring stick of you see. I've been telling him, and that red demon, oh, very evil and sadistic, twisted, and telling the king of the south. He's the guy that he has to watch and warning him, preparing him. And I told him by prayer and rage that he needs to watch out for him. But my team says he's coming to WC to study to make sure that it will crumble, to make sure that it stays afloat, to make sure it rises up.
Hmm. Well, in case you haven't figured out, Mr. Coach Creed, we here at Table Talk 2.0 want to take a little bit of a brief timeout for a brief moment to mourn our alleged hold on 1 second. Looks like we got, speaking of which,
Do you understand that I was doing experiments in my laboratory and you bugged me with an invite? How dare you? Do you realize
you may
I'm
want
a
to
busy,
explain from where the
busy
music could be coming from,
scientist?
Mr. Vandenberg. There
Acadian,
was something wrong with
Acadian.
the music, Mr. Vandenberg.
I didn't hear you. What?
There was something wrong with the music for a brief minute, Mr. Vandenberg.
It's the back music. It helps me really get at my experiments. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, we can play stuff outside. Thank you. Now, before you jump into on stage here on Table Talk 2.0, we like to have a brief moment of silence for our beloved stars of RCW and WC stars for their untimely passing of their dead relatives at this point in time, starting with Mr. Thelios' own grandmother, Mama Thelios, grandmother Thelios, and also the recent passing of Grandma Vandenberg. So please, a moment of silence, if you would, and pay our respects to the passing of their beloved family relatives. Thank you. For the beloved ones of their past relatives, of their legendary grandmothers, we love them, we thank them for everything, and we will miss them dearly. We hope we see them on the other side one day. Once again, goodbye, farewell, amen. Now, back to business at hand. Mr. Coach Creed, if you may continue.
Okay. I've been coaching the king. Yeah. I've been telling him he's the guy that he needs to watch out for. And yeah, he's been watching. You know, I've been watching certain people. He has the eyes. I have the eyes. I have the vision. I have the eyes, and I tell him who he needs to watch out for. I coach him, and I train with him, and I tell him who he needs to be prepared for. And people have made the mistake posting that line like Vanderberg. You made that mistake and you open that doorway now. So the king has to put you in your place. That's why they nice.
Hold on. You said what? You said that I have they call it
Take
a mark
his
on me?
rightful place.
A hit?
Because
You could tell
see,
your little king I'm not scared of him.
you have
Forget who I
absolutely
am. I am Vandenberg, the nationwide
everything.
champion.
You have absolutely everything to lose. He absolutely nothing.
Tell your little king I'm shaking in my boots. Annette. When I'm done with your
Because
king, I'll be taking him to my laboratory and do experiments on him.
that's right. Because you already said if you can get past him, you will have a contract here in WC. But if you lose, which I know you are going to lose, he will take absolutely everything from you.
Let me explain this. If I lose, and I know I'm not going to lose, forget. I'm not that little person that your king remembered or Craven remembered. My old self. I'm new. better, wiser. So your king will get my saber twist. It's gonna be 1, a 2, a 3. You get what I'm saying? And I hope your king listens really well. So I'm making this notice. You want some? Come and get some.
Do we have a deal?
We got a deal. If I beat him, I get a contract I get a contract back to WCE.
Mr. Arcade,
And I
do
want
we
the
have a
contract.
deal? If the king beats Vandenberg, he will lose absolutely everything. And, and he has to go to the back of the line. Because there will be a new face.
And if I win, your king will
And
bow
if
down
he
to me.
wins, he will be in our, he will be, if he beats the king, he can have a contract WC. But if the king wins, he will lose absolutely everything.
I'm gonna play through this with this.
We can't go back to the way that we used to.
Mr. Arcade, do we have a deal?
Vandenberg, can you use your answer, please? Mr. Vandenberg.
I had to take care of something with my experiment. What?
Supposed to answer to a question.
I didn't hear you. What?
Mr. Coachby asked you a question.
What's the question, sir?
If you lose to the king, you have to give up everything.
What do you mean everything? What do you mean everything? I'm not leaving RCW if I lose.
I ain't saying leave RCEW.
I mean, if I lose, I have to relinquish my titles? Is that what you're saying?
There will be a new face.
How about this? If I lose, I'll let your king have my spot as the face of RCW, and I'll step back. If I lose, he'd be the face of the next face of RCW. Okay? Okay. If I lose, I will step back and let him become the face of the promotion.
Well then,
I'll make it better interesting. If I lose, I'll bow down to the king. Live on camera.
Be careful what you wish for. Be careful. Make your wish right. Be careful what you wish.
okay, let's go Tabletop 2.0 first. It's official. At Never Surrender, the stakes cannot be any higher. Vandenberg versus the King. Favorite range.
Me too.
A fight to finish to see who's superior than the other. If Jake Vandenberg wins, he has an automatic official contract with WCE. But if he loses, he must surrender his position as the face of RCW and present it to the King, Craven Rage. for trans supremacy.
That's fine with me. I will bow
That will
down
be
to the
highlighted.
king.
Also, it will be highlighted as the main event and Never Surrender in a non-title match.
So let your king know, be ready for a ass whipping that he never got.
Vanderberg made the biggest mistake. Don't forget.
Vandenberg, that's my name. Don't forget it.
Because now you just made the biggest mistake.
Oh,
Don't forget. That's that. The king has absolutely nothing. You have absolutely everything.
Hmm.
What? And you will know very soon who the king is before you will guarantee see
you
the
know what?
king.
I'm really getting tired of saying I'm gonna know who the king is. I'm gonna know who the king is. I can't wait to see who the king is, so I can show him who I am.
Okay.
I'm a evil, mad scientist. I'm gonna have fun when I'm done with him.
Oh, oh, the coach already told the king who he is. But the coach,
But hold on.
the coach been telling people who everybody is. You know, the king from
We're
the
gonna let
south
you
is
guys pick up where you
training.
left off. We're gonna let you guys pick up where you left off. Well, we gotta pay some bills. We're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be right back, right here on Table Talk 2.0. And we're back here at the official premiere of Table Talk 2.0. I'm again your host, Alex Arcada of Dreamcatchers Incorporated and Promotions. We're here with Coach Creed and Mr. Drake Vandenberg, the host of the Vandenberg Laboratory podcast, and he's the current RCEW Nationwide Champion. And also, we're waiting for more of the RCE and WCE stars to make their rare appearance in a few moments here, and it's a little time. So we're gonna let these two pick up where they left off, starting with Coach Creed first, yet again.
So back to what I had to say. When I'm done with the king, and I hate repeating myself, I'm gonna take him to my laboratory and do experiments on him. Let's see how he ticks. So,
Well, like I said before, the king is getting prepared for WC season opener to make his debut, which has been announced. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be the very first It was Mania. It's gonna be
Very,
um,
very interesting.
very first Midwest Mania that WC puts on. We're gonna make history, and I guarantee you it's gonna be history making because debut of a lot of people. That Demon's gonna be there. The King is gonna rise. Adonis is gonna be there. There's a lot of people gonna make their
But
debut.
I get what you got to say, but I got to go. I have experiments to deal with, but I want to say one thing before I leave. The king, whoever you are, be ready to first time face me in RCEW and wait for you to bow down to me.
I will pass that message on because I'm his sponsor. So I will pass that message down to him.
But I got to go. I have experiments to take care of. You guys have a lovely, lovely night.
Thank you, Mr. Vandenberg, for making your arrival here at Tabletop 2.0. We'll let you excuse yourself as you prepare yourself for RCW.
Plain noted. Have a nice day, Arcadian. Have a nice day, Coach. I'm out.
There you have it, folks. That's Mr. Vandenberg making his arrival here at Tabletop 2.0, making his presence known, and giving a stern message to the self-professed king, Mr. Kramer Rage. So, what is your take on that, Mr. Coach Creed, about what Mr. Vandenberg had to say about the alleged king?
My take on that is he made the biggest mistake thinking he's going to walk over the king because he signed his own.
But are you shocked about him being prepared to face the king at Never Surrender?
Am I shocked that he just walked into the trap that what king? What?
Well, what kind of Pandora's box does Mr. Vandenberg have unleashed come May 9th? I guess we have to find out
Because
what happens.
our king sent me here to actually get him to come on here so he can set up the match that he wants, so he can actually get him to throw out the challenge. And my king wanted that match.
Well, as to be noted here on Tabletop 2.0, it's Tabletop 2.0 first. It's official. The headline and main event at Never Surrender. It'll be Vandenberg
So
versus the self-professed king, Kramer Rage, a high-stakes matchup where the winner or loser can most likely end up losing anything that could become to pass. Which means is, if Drake Vandenberg wins, he gets a guaranteed contract with WCE. But if
if
he
he
loses,
can't get past the king,
but Drake
then
Vandenberg loses, he loses his position as the face of WCE and shows his full
because
superiority directly towards the king, Kramer Rage.
we all follow Craven Rage. So we can't disappoint Craven Rage. And if he can't get past the king, because everybody's afraid of Craven Rage, and if he get past the king, his next step is trying to get past Craven Rage.
Mm-hmm.
So he fell into the trap that we put him in.
Even though we got a little bit of time left here at Table Talk 2.0, we're waiting for more of the RCW stars or some of the WCE stars to show up. But however, you're representing WCE for the time being. It's very optional for them to show here at Table Talk 2.0, along with RCW and WCE combined together to hype up the upcoming seasons of their respective brands and promotions. We'd like to take the time to send a birthday shout out from outside of these promotions, and that is we'd like to send a happy birthday to the former Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green. Happy birthday, Chelsea Green. And happy birthday to one of the most historic Marvel heroes known to man. He's also known as Iron Man, and also he's a villain now for Doctor Doom and the upcoming Avengers movie. Robert Downey Jr. Happy birthday, Robert Downey Jr. And finally, we're here to remember and collaborate the remembrance of the legendary Heath Ledger, who suddenly died back in January 22nd of 2008. Happy birthday, or better yet, remembering Heath Ledger on his birthday. Also, last but not certainly least, we also want to remember the attempted assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. that dated back in 1968 and its recent history. So we do remember Martin Luther King Jr. on that fateful day. So also, happy birthday to Mrs. Jill Scott, and happy birthday to actor, comedian, and entrepreneur, Mr. Eddie Murphy. Happy birthday. So back to business at hand. Now we got the birthday shout-outs out of the way. Let's go ahead and close Table Talk 2.0 out. Mr. Coach Creed, any closing comments you want to speak on behalf of WCE?
Closing comments for WCE is watch out for WCE. Tune in to WCE. You follow us on Facebook. We have Facebook. To all the followers everybody that follow WCE, subscribe to our channel, WCE Heat. Just subscribe to us. We need to get the subscriber count up. Just watch it. We are coming out with new stuff. We are getting out there. Just keep subscribing to us. Keep following us. We are doing it big. We are doing our thing. We're out there having fun. And just keep following us. And keep supporting WCE. Watch out for RCEW. They are growing. They are doing their thing. And just keep following them. They are getting there slowly and slowly.
Also, don't forget to subscribe to RCW World 2.0 on our YouTube page and check out what's going on in the best seasons, especially the best matches you have yet to catch up to here at RCEW. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like us, and comment. Also, is available of more info, including the fan page and the initial page itself on Facebook and on TikTok. Also available exclusively also on Instagram as well. So show your support to both of these channels. Don't forget to, like I said, click, subscribe, like, comment, and what you see so far in the best, not only RCEW, but also in WCE. And ladies and gentlemen, we're running out of time for now here at the official premiere of TikTok 2.0. I'd like to thank Mr. Coach Creed for making his rare appearance alongside with Skulls, the host of Skull Talk Live, the 3-time Hall of Famer. Also, I'd like to thank RCW stars and some of the WC stars who really couldn't be here at this time, but Mr. Coach Creed has represented on both parties on his behalf. Thank you to everybody for taking this time out to briefly share your grievances over the dead relatives of their respective wrestlers that suddenly passed away this past weeks, and showing all the love, showing all the care and respect at these difficult timings, even though they're not here with us right now. But they're number one champion in our hearts, within the heavens, smiling down on us, knowing that they're very proud of us as well. So for Adonis Dilios, get well wishes to him as family and friends, alongside with Mr. Vandenberg's family and friends as well. So hopefully give them a chance to let them mourn the passings of their dead family members and relatives, immediate families or non-immediate families. We show our gratitude, our love, and respect to both parties at hand. So hopefully we wish them all the best of luck, and hopefully they can get past this grieving time and difficult time as well. So we wish them all the best. In the meantime, between time, I am Alex Arceo, your gracious host for the Table Talk 2.0. Once again, thank you for watching. Hopefully we'll see you again for another exciting episode of Table Talk 2.0 as we get hyped up for RCEW and WCE as they make their presence known with full surprises, debuts, twists, and turns from start to finish, and every single turn you got to see to believe. So, Plan of Action will take shape when you see it, when you get a chance to. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again with another light episode of Table Talk 2.0. So long, everybody, and take care.